If you live anywhere in the area that I'm showing you on the screen right now, there is a very good chance that you're going to see snow in the next 3 to 4 days, and you need to go ahead and make sure that you're preparing right now. So the first snowstorm of 2025 is expected to be hitting the central plains of America, especially in places like Kansas City, St. Louis, Paducah, Louisville, Kentucky, Nashville, all the way into Asheville, North Carolina. And this storm is continuing to move eastward. So right now, we are not 100% sure exactly where it's going to be, but they're expecting some places greater than 4 inches of snow. 4 inches of snow is a ton of snow, but if you live in these areas, you probably get this every year anyway. But for people like me who don't usually see snow, 4 inches is massive. They also say that you could get 1/10 of an inch of ice. Winds could gust as high as 35 miles per hour, creating blowing and drifting snow along with near blizzard conditions in parts of the United States. This is set to begin Friday. So tomorrow, Friday in the northern plains, followed by the central plains, Ohio and Tennessee valleys, and mid-Atlantic states with heavy snow, sleet, and freezing rain expected in tons of different locations, but especially in these areas right here. You have to make sure you are paying attention if you live in any of these areas. Along with that, outside of just the snow, all these areas right here are expected to get rain and mixes of thunderstorms, sleet, and snow, all the way encompassing the entire southeast, the middle of the country, all the way up into the state of New York. You're seeing snow, ice and snow, and thunderstorms and rain basically across all of Louisiana, Iowa, Mississippi, Atlanta, Georgia, Raleigh, North Carolina, and South Carolina. All of those areas right there are supposed to be getting thunderstorms and then sleet and snow moving up there. And right here is the big one. This is the ice storm. You can see right here, it stretches all the way from Wichita to Roanoke, Virginia. And in all of these areas right here, Saturday night into Sunday morning and Sunday night into Monday morning, you are expected to have hazardous travel, trees and power lines being weighed down, and a ton of power outages. So even if you're not planning to get the snow, if you live in this area right here where it shows that it could be icy, you need to be preparing right now. You have 3 days. If the ice weighs down the power lines, knocks your power out, and it's cold enough to have ice, it's going to be very, very cold in your homes. You need to make sure you have your gas, your battery backups, all the food you could want, everything, because if this ice does hit, you're not going to be able to get out of your house if you don't have the right kind of vehicle, and then your power's not going to be on. So outside of the snow and outside of those people that normally get snow like that, this ice is going to be absolutely critical to people. Basically, all of Kentucky. If you live anywhere around Kentucky in the state, you need to have it. Missouri also, the lower part of Illinois, the lower part of Indiana, the upper part of Tennessee, and basically all of Virginia also. So again, if you guys live in those areas, you need to be taking precaution now. Here we have thunderstorms down in Louisiana, Texas, Mississippi, Alabama, things like that. But right now, extensive cold is going to stretch across the entire East Coast, 12 to 25 degrees below the historical average. We are all going to be cold between January 3rd and the 12th, which, by the way, January 3rd is tomorrow. So for the next week or two, we are going to be in historically low temperatures, and you guys need to prepare right now. Make sure you have everything that you need. Make sure you have everything already mapped out so that way you and your family are safe, and make sure you take this with a grain of salt. Go to your local weather stations, go to your local news sources, make sure you check with them, but use this video and what I'm telling you as a precaution to go ahead and start researching it right now. Be safe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.